Although the upkeep of Tony's 1956 Silver Cloud is rather less labour-intensive, no drive chains to be boiled in tallow every night here, looking after these cars is still a labour of love.
This is my personal favourite shape of car, with the bench front seat, automatic transmission, lamb's wool, quality of the leather.
Fantastic. That is
Look at the wood. Look at the woodwork.
It is. It's gorgeous. I know. Tony, but what makes a good chauffeur, though?
When we employ new chauffeurs, we look for a set of skills. I call it the 4 C's. Confident, cool, calm, and in control.
That's like a pilot, isn't it?
Very similar.
Very similar.
We also look for customer service skills, people who are good interpersonal, get on well. We want people who will speak when they're spoken to.
Sometimes they should do that today, actually. Taxi drivers come to mind.
Here's George again with the hamper. Looks good. Should be a wonderful outing. And now we're all ready for the fun to begin. What a grand day it's going to be.
I'm dying for a ride. I've never been in one of these cars.
You are going to drive this, Brian. You are going to have drive it. Come around this side, my son. And don't forget, chauffeurs rarely, or only when occasion demands, walk around the front of the car. They always walk around the back. So there we are, if you'd like to actually sit yourself in there.
Look at this. Look at this car inside here. It is just absolutely gorgeous.
Into 4.
Handbrake?
Handbrake off.
Yeah, that's a good one. Now, under the watchful eye of Tony, it's time to be put through my paces as a chauffeur. But will I pass muster? Okay. First up, the negotiation of this 1950s car around a very 21st century mini roundabout. This should be quite a nice little... Whoops.
Whoa, well done.
And we got it.
That's it.
Let it slide through your hands, Brian. There we go. I'm rocking. It's like I'm back doing my driving test. I feel a certain responsibility driving this car. I really do.
It's out on a wedding tomorrow. I've promised the chauffeur that we'd get it back in one piece today.
Absolutely smooth. There's no jerking. Well, apart from me braking, there's no jerking in the drive. It's absolutely superb. As the Australians would say, it's as smooth as a gravy sandwich. As well as mechanical skills, would-be chauffeurs were taught the etiquette of dealing with everyone from diplomats to the Pope, should he happen along. Eye contact was forbidden. Arms could be preferred with the hand clenched, never outstretched, and one did not swivel round when reversing. The list of do's and don'ts was daunting.
At the end of the 2 weeks instruction, there would be an official assessment of the chauffeur's capabilities in terms of driving, handling people, and providing they passed, they would receive a certificate which proved that they'd been through the Rolls-Royce School of Instruction. So I'm now going to give you some feedback, Brian, on how I think you've done today.
Thank you, Governor.
First of all, it's very obvious to me that you are a very experienced driver. These cars are a little bit of an acquired art, and I would say that very well done on what you've done so far.
Thank you, sir.
The only real criticism I've got is that you would need to be much more quiet. You have tremendous interpersonal skills, but some of them would not be well placed in this particular role.
Oh.
If I was training you as a Rolls-Royce trainer, that's what you'd be expected to actually carry out.
Oh, so I couldn't look in the rear view mirror at the bride and say, oh, nice breasts. That is out of the question. Ah, well, I might not be chauffeur material, but driving this fabulous car around me hometown's a real thrill. And anyway, I'm not the one in the band who wears the uniform.